Okay, this is another kind of mixture that I make for the tamales. This is called the picadillo. And my mother called it picadillo, my grandmother called it picadillo. And picadillo is usually made with like beef and potatoes and a chili sauce. But it's pretty much almost the same thing. I had some leftover turkey broth that I used in with my picadillo, and then I had some well, that was mostly what I had, and I used that, and then I added some ancho and some peppers. You can get some dried peppers like this. There you go. Some ancho and pasilla, and then I added a little bit of the California chili powder molida, and then I added the New Mexico powder molida. Okay, and in that broth that I added in there was onions, bell peppers, and some garlic. And it's all in there. I mixed it up. I had it in the freezer, and I brought it out, and I'm cooking it. And I added a can of Las Palmas salsa. And you could use the same method, the same technique. I ground up my dried peppers after I rinsed them, ground them up, and made a paste by using the liquids, the warm liquids, and then I blended it very well, and then I added it back into the pot. So you can see some of the bell peppers are in there. That's okay. I usually disintegrate the bell peppers and stuff, but I'm going to keep them. It's really delicious. I've already tried it. And then I always, instead of salting it, I always add bouillon to it, because the bouillon, what it does, it elevates the flavor, and it adds the salt in there, the sodium, which is what is needed. And then of course I add my cumin in there, and a little bit of pepper, and then granulated garlic and granulated onion. And so, and you just kind of taste it and make sure you don't want to overwhelm the peppers in there. And then I added like a tomato base. And you can pretty much use any kind of tomato paste. And you just allow this to simmer for about a good 40 minutes, 45 minutes, 40 to 45 minutes. And that's what my mom used to do. And it's just making these tamales really, really yummy. Okay, I'm going to allow that to simmer for a little bit. I'm not going to cover it because I don't need to. And then I'm going to cool it down and get it ready for tamales.